The genre of video essays is seeing a resurgence on YouTube. Channels all over the world produce the content that matches in quality to the documentaries that you see on Discovery Channel on National Geographic. Fern is my new favorite channel in that genre, and they do not only produce the high quantity and high quality of content, but they also got me thinking, us creators, we better step our game up. Fern is a video essay channel that leverages very advanced visual storytelling techniques to convey their points. Their videos are stylish, informative, and touch on topics that I never heard of or considered. It is a relatively new channel with only about 3 months of content, yet it is rooted in an established network of channels. To English-speaking world, the word Simplicissimus might not mean anything unless you're a dork who studied Latin in college. When I was 12, I created my own alphabet, language, and country in my mind, so I'm throwing stones in a glass house here. Simplicissimus is a popular German channel that has created highly produced videos for over 8 years. These German creators over time started two board guys, Reasy, an original attempt at essays in English, and then they co-created Fern earlier this year in partnership with the Dutch creator Hook, who, you guessed it, also created highly produced video essays. There's a lot going on, but you can see how much experience they have across multiple channels and multiple videos. And since this channel is young, you still have time to catch up on their backlog, and man is it worth it. From Putin's bunkers through a surprisingly in-depth discussion on why American design of toilets is terrible, all the way to the videos about how Sweden is about to become the next superpower. Fern both educated me and got me thinking about some topics that I've never considered. I tried researching the meaning of the word simplicissimus, and I came across two different terms. One of them is just a Latin for simplifying things, which is kind of what they do. The other one is actually a reference to the 17th century German novel about the guy who essentially explores the world and gets in all sorts of situations, which is also kind of descriptive of what Fern and all the teams behind them do. Now, there are plenty of channels that do video essays, interesting visuals, or just in general, interesting types of storytelling. Why would they become so popular right now? I think this rise in popularity is due to 3 factors. First of all, the technology to make visually compelling documentaries while sitting by yourself in front of the laptop in your bedroom has never been more accessible. Between free and very affordable software subscriptions, any creator can jump in and create a bunch of unique visuals to describe their point. And with many high-quality microphones available today for about $50, one can create a very compelling video essay without investing tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars into the full-time employees and the equipment. Second factor is the rise of the YouTube's TV viewership. YouTube surpassed all of the digital networks, and it's slowly taking over the view share away even from the cable and over-air broadcasts. More and more people sit down to watch a long-form content on YouTube on their big screen, and video essays like the ones that Fern produces cater perfectly to that viewer. The third factor is a shift of the lifestyle and low production creators to short-form content. Many of the vloggers and the genres that are born on TikTok and Instagram today in the past would have posted that content on YouTube. But with the rise of the short-form content platforms and the YouTube creating its own shelf for the shorts on their website, we now have a lot more space for those long-form genre videos to spread their wings. Now, with this segmentation of the way people consume content, does it mean that video essays are passing fad? Or are they here to stay? Like with any trend, it is hard to predict exactly what will happen, but I have my suspicions. The quality of the videos will keep going up. Between the software improvements, AI technologies, and cheaper price points, there has never been a better time to be an individual creator or a small group of creators producing a top-notch quality content in their niche. The multi-device experience now enables people on YouTube to start watching a long-form video on their TV while making breakfast or eating breakfast, then switching to your mobile platform to watch the same video while you're on your morning commute, and then all of a sudden you get to enjoy 30, 60 hour plus type of content in one sitting while transitioning through your day. And speaking of AI, one technology I'm most excited about is automatic dubbing of the content into other languages. AI will ensure that it is not just literal translation, but rather a translation that takes into account local idioms, slang, dialects, and make it sound like your voice. Simplicissimus has a backlog of 8 years of great content in German. AI dubbing will open doors to that content and many more other amazing essay channels across the world. And for channels like Fern, they will be ahead of any of us. So it's time to start catching up. I mean, I don't think all of us should be learning this 3D software, but we definitely should be considering the quality of our content in the longer term, because we will have those millions of people who speak other languages joining our communities and watching years of our backlog. And we also as creators, should really be paying attention to those up-and-coming creators in our niches, in other niches, and the kind of technologies they use to create stories. So it's that much more important for any creator who is taking this business professionally to start thinking about broadening their horizons and getting exposed to other channels in other niches, and thanks to AI dubbing, to other languages as well. I genuinely enjoyed watching Fern. There are not that many videos. Please do yourself a favor, watch all of them. You're gonna learn a ton, and you're gonna also observe some interesting tricks, especially if you are the content creator who's trying to learn new skills. And if you're curious to learn more about other creators who are making it big in the video essay genre, wait until next Saturday. I will be posting a video about the creator who us creators won't stop talking about, and I'm excited to put them on your radar. I'll see you next Saturday. Peace!